Hey Mark, I was just wondering how it felt to get some shifts in game two last night. Sort of the mentality you came in with, and what you feel that win did for the group.
Trying to execute, the game plan as good as possible. Trying to help your teammates defensively, preventing those guards and their downhill attacks as much as possible. Communicating, and then offensively spacing the floor, putting the ball where it needs to be, being another, kind of a guard and or kind of playmaker out there, making sure that AD gets the ball where he wants it, and creating space for offense. Yeah.
Okay, David Meniman, please.
Mark, how good of a win was that for you guys as a group, considering the circumstances? If you lose it, you're down 0-2. Considering that you built that 15-point lead, the Suns surged back, and you were able, as a group, to hold them off again. And what does it do for your confidence heading into Game 3?
In the playoffs, you don't. It doesn't help you to think about the consequences, and I think the more experienced you are, the more you understand that you stay in the moment. In every play, you understand what's what the stake is already. It's the playoffs, so you it's already given. But you just go play by play by play by play, and hopefully you put enough good plays together on both ends of the floor, where at the end you win the game. And I like the way the team is growing. I like the mindset, but it's just now it's next game. And that the game 3 is the only game that really matters. You can go or overthink after that, and one game at a time, and trying to get to 16 wins.
Hey, Yvonne.
Hey, Mark. You guys have been struggling from the three-point line. I think you're shooting about 29% as a team, and guys seems like you're missing a bunch of wide-open shots. Are you happy with the shots that you guys are getting, and kind of what do you make of the shooting struggles?
We can only go up, and we're getting good looks. I think for the most part, we're passing up good looks sometimes, which is not always ideal. The most important thing is the offense are creating good shots. The offense is creating shots for some of the guys. I'm sure that you take those shots back, and then you replay them on your head. And today, a day like today, in between, you kind of go through the muscle memory of those shots and trying to clean it up and take them with confidence. Every shot that you don't take, it's a miss. So I like the shots that we're getting. I like when Bron and AD are aggressive like that, creates collapse defensively for the other teams. Dennis driving to the paint and reading what they're giving you. It's also great for us. Drum, creating that vacuum on the post when he has offensive rebound or when he steals. Everybody's contributing. Everybody's trying to bring something to the party, and I think it's good to see.
Hey, Kyle Boone, please.
Hey Mark, I just had a follow-up. I know you've never played a playoff game in Staples against the Lakers, but I think I remember you talking about going to some of Cal's games in the playoffs at Staples.
Yeah.
What was that like? What's sort of your lasting memories of what that environment is like, and what are you, in that sense, looking forward to tomorrow?
I think the last one I was in the playoffs was Game 7 against the Celtics, and that ended up pretty good. So that was the last game I was here. I remember the game, and I remember the after game too. So that it was a pretty good night. Rough morning though.
Okay, we'll do last few questions here. Mike Trudell.
Hey, Mark, you've gone against all number of pick and rolls, right? The combinations over the years. I just wondered what the particular challenge is with this one with Phoenix, Ayton getting to the rim, and then either Chris or Booker or whoever's initiating it. Is there anything particular about the way they run those actions?
The speed that they create the first action with, trying to create separation from the guard, our defending guard, that puts us in a 12 position. As a big, you normally standing still, guarding either the ball or kind of plugging the gap, and you have a guy coming down full sprint. You have to be able to catch him. You have to protect your teammate. They do a good job. They do a good job of setting those guys up in different ways. It's kind of the same action, but in different ways and different places. Communication is key. The effort on the ball from the guards is going to be crucial. As bigs, obviously, we have a huge responsibility of protecting the guards. We have to, take away a few things that we're trying to take away, but it's never easy. Kudos to those players. They do a good job. They have shooters out there, which make it hard. Kind of plug the paint. We gotta utilize their spacing when they make a mistake to our advantage. They're making tough shots. They're gonna make they're gonna make some tough shots. They're gonna make the right read sometimes. But we can let that affect us to the next play. We can turn one bad play or one bad read into two. So you have to be locked in. You have to help your teammates. Multiple effort thing. So pretty common.
Okay, last two questions, Mark Medina.
Hey Mark, good to see you. I got a two-part question here about mental health. How do you compare what the challenge has been like this season versus in the bubble, and what's been your approach in trying to deal with these unique and tough circumstances this season?
I'll take anything but the bubble. I'll take anything over the bubble. Whatever that is, definitely I'll take it over the bubble. The bubble was not a fun experience by any means. I understand that's what it was when needed to be done to execute and for everybody to kind of get the NBA going and give positive influences from the game of basketball, but the experiment, that's what it was to me. It's not a fun one, or I would like to be part of one of that matter again. The challenge of the season, it's ever changing circumstances, and you have to continue to adapt to what's happening. The protocols change from one day to another, from one city to another, so you kind of go into your own routine, and now with that, luckily we fully vaccinated. That should open up a little bit for us. I think give you a little bit more freedom, especially when you are here in the practice facility. So hopefully we get back to normal as soon and as safe as possible.
All righty, final question, Claudia Jestro, please.
Marc, tengo dos preguntas. Te voy a preguntar la primera. ¿Qué tan importante fue salir de Phoenix con una victoria?
Ganar va a ser, obviamente, en la situación que estamos nosotros, hay que ganar fuera de casa, hay que ganar on the road, y es importante, obviamente. Si nosotros, desde la posición que estamos, tenemos que ganar fuera de casa y como antes mejor. Ahora, obviamente, lo único importante es el tercer partido y proteger la ventaja nuestra de campo.
¿Qué aprendieron de estos partidos contra Phoenix? ¿Cuáles son los retos que Phoenix presenta?
Juegan de una forma bastante clara y obvia, ¿no? Juegan rápido, intentan correr lo máximo posible para que nosotros no podamos utilizar nuestro tamaño contra ellos. Equipo pues fuerte mentalmente, que realmente lucha, intenta ejecutar sus ideas. Nosotros tenemos que imponer nuestra mentalidad y nuestro físico a su velocidad.